What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live, breaking down this upcoming DraftKings NBA 10-game slate. Before we begin, hit the like button for me. Definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel. As a ton of y'all know, we're here breaking down this 10-game slate. Like I said, I'm at work, so we're knocking this out quick as can be. So let's go ahead and knock this slate out. Minnesota at Orlando. On the Minnesota side, Karl-Anthony Towns. Good matchup for him. I really like the upside. D'Lo, I'm a huge fan of, especially if there's no Anthony Edwards. Pat Bev, 5'3", I don't mind minding his price tag whatsoever. Malik Beasley's a little bit higher priced. But on the Orlando side, Cole Anthony, 6'7". I don't really want to get to him. I'd much rather go to Wendell Carter Jr. here. I'm just not a big fan of this Magic team in general. I'm kind of staying away from them. But Detroit at Boston, I like the matchup for Boston, especially for Jaylen Brown at 8'2". I love the price tag here. Jason Tatum, 10'5", a little bit expensive in my opinion. Robert Williams, 7'1", I'm not really tended to get to him. Marcus Smart's a little bit expensive at 6'3" also. I'm not really getting to Derek White. On the Detroit side, though, Kate Cunningham, 7'8", no thank you. Jeremiah Grant, 6'2", not a big fan of that. Sadiq Bey, not a big fan of it either. Marvin Bagley has good upside, but at 5'5", that's kind of tricky in my opinion. Clippers at the Hawks. So on the Clippers side, Brady Jackson, 8'4", I'm not paying the price tag for him. Zubac has been up and down in his minutes. Kind of hard to trust at 6'5". Marcus Morris, 5'7", no thank you. Terrence Mann, I do like at 5'5", and Harstein's a little bit expensive also. On the Hawks side, though, Trae Young, 10'1", I do like that, but this is not the greatest of the matchups. Boggs, 6'3", no thank you. John Collins, 5'9", no thank you. Capella, 5'8", I do like the price tag. It's just I don't know what the minutes are going to be for him. Dallas at Houston, on the Dallas side, Luka is the only one I want to get to at 12,000. This is a good matchup, yes, but it's the Mavs. You know where the ball is going to go. It's going to go to Luka and Luka only. You can't get the sum of Spencer Dinwiddie at 6'3", as long as Jalen Brunson's out. On the Houston side, though, Christian Wood is questionable if he's out once again. Sinking at 6'2" is a little bit expensive now. We're paying the premium. But the upside's there. A lot of people are not going to go to it. KPJ is 6'8". I do like the spot for him a ton. And Eric Gordon, 4'2". He's shown flashes upside. It's just, do you trust him? I only want to get to Jalen Green if there's no Dennis Schroeder. Knicks at the Grizzlies. On the Knicks side, Julius Randle, 9'8", paying the premium once again, but this is a good spot. RJ Barrett, 7'9", no thank you. I'm not getting to a lot of this Knicks team, but on the Memphis side, I'm kind of not a big fan of it. Jay Moran at 10'8", it's going to be a hefty price to pay against this defense. Desmond Bane, no thank you at 6'6". Jaren Jackson's okay to me, but I'm just not really liking a ton from this game. Cleveland at Miami. On the Cleveland side, Darius Garland, 9,000, horrible matchup for him. Jared Allen is out, so I'm going to get to a lot of Evan Mobley at 7'2". I'm going to get to more Kevin Love at 6'3". Lauri Markkanen at 5'9", looks okay also, but keep in mind of this matchup. On the Miami side, Jimmy Butler's the big news. If he's out, I'm going to get to a lot of Tyler Hero and a lot of Kyle Lowry at 6'9". Kyle Lowry at 6'9" is way too cheap. But Bam Adebayo, 8'6", good spot for him. Charlotte at the Pelicans. On the Charlotte side, LaMelo Ball, 8'6". I do like that, but I'm much rather just drop down to Terry Rozier. Miles Bridges, 7'3". I don't really mind that. Joe Val, good spot for him. But on the Pelican side, no CJ McCollum, no Brandon Ingram. So it's going to be the Joe Val show at 7'8". I love Joe Val at 7'8". And we're going to get to a lot of Herbert Jones at 4'8". We're going to get to a lot of Devontae Graham at 4'3". A ton. Utah at the Spurs. Utah side, Donovan Mitchell, 8'6". Not really a huge fan of that. Rudy Gobert, not a huge fan of 7'4". No Boggs, so I'm going to get to a little bit more of Mike Conley at 5'4". And we're going to see Royce O'Neal see a little upstick in minutes. On the San Antonio side, Jonathan Murray's doing it all. I don't mind paying the price for him at 11,000. Keldon Johnson, 6'1", a little bit expensive. Devin Vassell, 5'2", a little bit expensive also. I'm not getting to a lot of the Spurs team. Toronto at Phoenix on the Toronto side. Van Fleet, 8'2", is way too cheap. I love that at 8'2". Gary Trent, we know he's very scoring dependent at 6'6", but I do like it. And then on the Suns side, Devin Booker is back at 8'9". I do like that. JoJo Ayton, 7'2", no thank you. Campaign at 6'9". That's a hefty price tag to pay for a Campaign. But the minutes are going to be there for him. And then Washington at LA. On the Washington side, Kyle Kuzma, Bridge narrative, 8'8". I love the spot. Zingas, 7'3", is way too cheap. He's feasted already when he's played. I love him. And just not a whole lot else on the Washington side. On the LA side, this team is hard to get to just based on how they play. And I don't trust this team as a whole. LeBron James would much rather go to other paying the price of premiums. But thank you for tuning in with me. I know bearing with me. I did this on my phone. I'm at work, but I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So stay tuned. Like I said, stay tuned for my new show that I'm going to do. debating on the greatest sports controversies like who's the better three-point shot, stuff like that. It's going to be fun. I'm excited about it. But thank you for tuning in. I hope it's a great and safe rest of the night. Have a good one, everybody.